Hey guys, it's Marley. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, this is Wheel of Mirrors. What will the Wheel of Mirrors reveal to you today? Alright, as y'all can tell from the title, this is going to be a Muse reading on this. This Muse is called Silly. Let me screenshot for personal use only. So, right off the bat, I'm seeing like some sort of like binoculars, but it's like someone with glasses, but then they have the binoculars. But it's almost like, have you ever like, if you looked in binoculars, like if you don't like look at them a right way, like you can like see like double, like almost. Alright. And there's almost like a bear, like a little like teddy bear face. I feel like it's like I got like a slinky body kind of thing. All right, let me put the incense on. This is sandalwood. I just did a Bible reading, Bible study on Genesis 44 through 43 to 40 something. Hold on, I'm trying to see how I can set this up. There we go. All right, silly. Okay, get silly, get silly, get silly, get silly. But when I was trying to intuit what Muse to do, when I looked at Silly, I heard by Troye Sivan, Silly. I'm so silly like that, baby. I'm a love junkie like that. I'm so silly like that. Give me back when you wanna hold me. Yeah, you wanna hold me. Do 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 hold me. Yeah, so let me light this other candle. All right. So, this incense is not really burning. So I'm gonna do a little Palo Santo. Little Palo Santo, sis. You could be neurodivergent. I am neurodivergent, so it's not like because of me that I'm like saying that, but like it's easier for me to pick up on that. All right, so let's get in to this. Yeah, let's go in with these. Let's go in with these cats. They're pretty silly. I say that as the Cheshire cat is on the bottom. That's a silly guy. Silly. This is a general, timeless, so you can watch this anytime. And it could resonate, but please use discernment. Pray about these messages. All right, Trim. Oh, this reminds me of my cat Trinity. Fortune. An endless supply of fish favors the brave. Explore the world fearlessly. Always put your best paw forward. This gives me like play energy. This gives me like fifth house, like adventure, like see what awaits you. It also gives me the Fool energy, like you don't know where you're going, but like you're excited to find out. You're excited, like, it's not even about the destination, but it's about the journey. The bruiser. If you love someone, fight for them. Even the bravest feel fear. Hold your corner when others threaten to spray in your territory. All right, so a bit of relationship stuff coming up here. And it doesn't even have to be like partner, like romantic relationship, but it could be like family, friends, children relationship, like, but there's and with yourself too. Brave. 2 cards about being brave. Fortune favors the brave, and even the bravest feel fear. And it's taking me to, I think this episode of Pete the Cat, which is a great show, by the way. Even if you don't have kids, like, you could get something out of it. I love that show. But Grumpy was having a hard time. He had a lot of fear, or I think it was Grumpy. And the lesson that he learned was you can still be afraid and you can still feel fear and be brave. Like, you don't have to get rid of fear. Usually what gets rid of fear is acting brave, going through it. So silly like that, baby, I'm a love junkie like that. So silly like that. You need me back, you wanna own me. Yeah, yeah, you wanna own me. Right, so we have Beer Bomb and Catmando. So Beer Bomb, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. To thine own self be true. To everyone else, don't bother. To be or not to be, just take a nap. All the world's back gardens are your stage. All right, so stop people pleasing. Stop worrying about those people. If most of your fears are fears of what people will think of you, that reminded me of Tarzan. I get trapped in this as well. It's very easy to get trapped in it, especially if you have PTSD, or OCD. But yeah, like, be true to thyself. Catmando. Winners don't always come first. Speak up. Every meow counts. You don't have to be able to bark to be the top dog. Exactly. You don't have to be the best at something. You don't even have to know what you're doing. Just doing it. Just doing it. Your way. God made you unique. And be yourself. Be yourself. Be yourself. All right, let's go in with some tarot. Hangman on the bottom. So something is coming into enlightenment to you. Silly. 4 of Cups. Alright, you could be pissed right now. There's also skulls. Skull here and a skull there. So it's like something like you don't see. You're like, okay, I'm being myself and people don't like me. That was me yesterday. Honestly, that's been me my whole life, because every time I put myself out there, like, people really like support me, those I love like support me like by their words and like in person. But like anytime I like post online, like, I'll say truly nobody really cares. And I just keep pushing through, even though it pisses me off and it feels like my cup is empty. It's really not. There's 3 that I can't see. Or well, 2 that I'm looking at, but I'm worried about this one that's empty. And I'm not even seeing the one on the shelf, which is way bigger and like a Holy Grail style. So yeah, I don't see that, you know, what God is. It only matters what God thinks about me, truly. Not to say I can do no wrong. That's not what it is. But to be yourself, to be truly authentic. Like, the people that don't get it aren't the ones who are supposed to get it. 5 of Wands reversed. Yeah, it's like, it's been a, maybe not a war, but it's been constant conflict. Like, there's been animosity. Yeah, animosity is what I'm getting. Queen of Pentacles, Death, and the Moon, yeah. Because you put death to cycles that need to end. Your silliness, I'm like thinking of Pinkie Pie right now. Like, her laughter, like, she laughs in the face of fear. She laughs in the face of things that seem scary. She's like, ha, you're so, like, funny. Like, her laughter heals. Her silliness heals. And possibly you're in this energy right now of the Queen of Pentacles reversed. And you've transmuted that. You've put a death to that version of yourself. People may be mourning that version of you. Wishing you were still like that. Wishing you would still put up with certain things. Or that you didn't like certain things. That you didn't feel a certain way. Yeah, that you weren't being shown certain patterns in your life. Certain reflections. Because it's reflecting from these lights to the moon. The moon is reflecting down. I heard you transmute energy that people don't see a problem with. And so that makes you a problem. But like, chill out. Like, I'm just silly. Strength reversed. Yeah, it makes them feel weak. Makes them feel out of control. 6 of Wands reversed. Yeah, it makes them feel like a failure. Unsuccessful. Like, inadequate. That ain't your fault. King of Cups, King of Pentacles, Queen of Wands reversed. Ooh. So there was a lot of like, there's a lot of people here. And I'm all feeling like they're older energies. So they could be elders to you. I don't think they really like what you're doing. Queen of Wands reversed. They think these could be masculine energies. There is feminine energy here, but the feminines are reversed. So they're not in touch with their feminine side, their intuition, their revelation. They're subjected, I don't know, that's just the word that's coming to mind, to their vices. He's smoking, he's drinking, and smoking. And they just think, yeah, that might be one of the things that they think is nothing wrong with them. Yeah, they may see you as unhinged, but it's really that they're not in touch with their feminine qualities. And possibly they're, you know, the old school male that's like, oh, I'm masculine, I'm tough, I'm not good. Hi, Crow. Crow just flew over. Yeah, like, you're a messenger. You're that dark bird. Justice. Yeah, you call justice on this. But I'm being drawn to the cards. You raise it up. You raise up the injustices and you call attention to them. They don't like that. 8 of Cups. Yeah, because you're piecing it all together. And they're piecing it all together. That you've pieced it together. And you're walking away. Alright, let's go in with some butterflies. Volunteer. Put your energy towards volunteering. Welcome the new. Yeah. The only way to do that is welcome the new. Don't be afraid to go into the unknown. Don't be afraid to meet people that are just like these family members that don't agree with you. I feel like you could have a mentality of, oh, people are just gonna see me as silly, but not a silly that is tasteful, I'm hearing. But a silly that's like dumb. Healthcare change. This came out in another reading I did. So yeah, changing your healthcare. They could think that, yeah, changing certain things about your health is silly. Like, that goes back to the vices. These people are really down bad for their devices. Okay, so their devices could be part of that. Windfall. This card also came out. And in that video, I said that this felt like a windfall that is over time. It's not a fast windfall. Although for some of you it could be. Gracefully aging, but I feel like this confirms, like, as you grow older, that's when you'll notice more of the windfall. More of that security. Moving. Yeah, you'll be able to move. Decisions. You're possibly preparing for that. Preparing for moving. Making decisions that on things that need to go. Yeah, hobbies. This could have something to do with your hobbies. Or just getting out of the house more, like, yeah. All right, I'm going to go in with the Archeo, and then we're going to call it a video. Green Man. Okay, so spending some time in nature would really help ground you, and with this energy, protect you from these people. Observer. You're being observed, but you're also observing. You're observing the observers who are observing you, but you're also, like, not really paying attention to them. Midwife reversed. Yeah, this is something. Midwife reversed. So typically this would make like a birth, but it's like, it's making me think of contracting inside. I'm hearing like you make people contract within themselves for good or worse. So like a midwife helps give birth, helps birth a child. But like reversed, it's like you help people go within. And now whether they contract themselves into themselves to hide from themselves and from you, from the world, from their shadow, there goes lizard. Fire energy, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Or they contract within themselves to actually ask themselves deep questions to really be able to change. One more, please. Strategist. I'm hearing any strategies formed with ill intent towards you are not going to work. You're the ultimate strategist, and God is above that. So God is the ultimate strategist. One just fell on the floor. It was death. So death to, I'm hearing strategies of survival. Some of you may have really been stuck in that mode. You know, I'm not going to pick that up right now. I know what it is. It's deep within. These things that you're changing within yourself. being called to do these. I did not fall. It was the chair. It's very fucking uncomfortable too. All right. I am safe and secure in my world. If I have a compulsive habit, I realize that there is some need in my consciousness for this condition, or it would not be there. That's exactly what I was getting about the strategies of survival. Like your nervous system, if you've gone through trauma, like your nervous system, or you have anxiety, like your nervous system is telling you something is wrong, like you are in danger. But know that you are safe and secure in your world. And it's telling you something, it's trying to teach you something. I love and accept myself right now. I am in the process of becoming my own best friend, the person I am most joyous to be with. This reminds me of the bruiser card of, if you love someone, fight for them. Fight for yourself. I am willing to release the need for this condition. I take a nice deep breath and release all resistance to my healing. Amen. Thank you, God. God bless y'all. Peace.